y'all, bitch, y'all. Bitch, y'all. What is good to everybody? Thank you for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving. And I want to say, bitch, bitch. I had a great Thanksgiving. Did you? What's good, Suki? How you doing? What's good to everybody? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. And I'm normally one of them people that don't really celebrate the holidays like that. But y'all, I gotta come through and say Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Kareen told me to play the wobble. Kareen, I ain't have the wobble queued up. I gotta have that queued up for me to play it. What's good, RJ? How you doing? Hi to everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I think this has been one of the best Thanksgivings that I've had probably in about 4 years. 4 years. Not to say that my other Thanksgivings were not great, but this has been the best one, if that makes sense. It's been the best one. And y'all, what I think is crazy, y'all. Hey, J. True. Thank you to everybody for joining me. Please like as you come in. Please like my video, y'all. Teddy. Hey, Teddy. Oh, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Today is Teddy's birthday because I was over there looking at Just Lovely replay, and Just Lovely said it was Teddy's birthday today. So let me go ahead and serenade my Teddy. My Teddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Teddy. With her club chat ass. Her cruise, jumping on the cruise ass. Her on the boat in the carnival ass. Her in the pictures ass. Her being petty ass. Happy birthday to Teddy. And if you want to run another cruise, happy birthday to Teddy. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Don't applause me, just like the video. What's good, lady of the hour? What's good? Y'all, Teddy was right there up on that cruise. You hear me? Teddy jumped her ass up on that cruise. She was like, where we going? Teddy had jumped her ass over there to Jamaica, y'all. Teddy done been jumping all over the place. All you have to do is take out the globe and spin it around, and wherever it lands, Teddy might pop out. Teddy might pop out in another destination, in another location. She might pop up. You won't even know. What's good, Dory? You won't even know that Teddy is supposed to show up. You will just end up spinning the globe, and then all of a sudden it stops somewhere. And you will see Teddy right there. That's what she's been doing with her 2023. And I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her. Do what you got to do, Teddy. Do what you got to do. But anyway, y'all. And happy birthday to Teddy for real from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Latasha Phillips. So, y'all. What's good, Don Play? Hey, watch them ninjas. I don't know you. I ain't seen you before. You got an Illuminati eye. And you talking about them ninjas up in your name. So I don't know. Teddy is right here up in my chat. Hi, Diamond Dory. Diamond Dory. This is Teddy. This is Teddy right here. Teddy. Teddy. This is Teddy. And it's her birthday today. This is Tutty right here. Queen V Tut, aka Tutty. This is who I'm talking about. But y'all, so what made today so great for me? Y'all, you know, I am truly my father's child. I truly am. And y'all, it's crazy because me and him have really gotten to know each other as adults over the past 16 years. Yeah, 16 years as adults, because I didn't become an adult until like 16, 17 years ago. But anyway, y'all, so I had hit this man up this morning for Thanksgiving, which is what I do. And y'all, I'm just gonna let y'all into like what me and him talked about because I hit him up. And when I had called him, he answered everything and we having the conversation about Thanksgiving, what he had planned to do, what he was about to do and everything like that. And y'all, please let y'all know that he is 64 years old. My dad is 64. I'm 37, so he's 64. And so whenever I had hit him up and then he answered the phone, I said my small talk. And I said, do you know that it's almost December and you ain't sent me no money at all this year? He said, what? I didn't? I said, no. I said, this entire year went by and you ain't sent me no money. He said, well, I was up in the hospital in July. I said, look, you told me about you being in the hospital in July and August. Then whenever I talked to you in September, you told me about you being in the hospital. Then I skipped a month and I ain't talked to you again until November. You still telling me about you being in the hospital in July. I said, this ain't July. This November. We about to be up in December. Well, I was up in the hospital. I was. I'm not talking about you being in the hospital in July. Stop making up excuses. You ain't sent me no money all year. Well, whenever I was up in the hospital, I had to pay my medical bills. I had to get my medication. I had to do all this. Look, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just saying. Now we passed July. We got past that. You still alive. So then that's whenever he told me that he was going to send me some money. And he said, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Kareem, of course that mean that he don't have money. Of course that mean. That's why he bet on the football games today and he won. Kareem, maybe if you would just listen instead of trying to type to me, you would hear what I'm saying. So whenever I told him that, he said, well, let me do this. He said, I see 4 football games today. I'm going to go to the booker and I'm going to bet on these games. And whatever I win, I'm sending it to you and Zulu. And I said, okay. I said, well, go ahead. So he went to bet on the football game, y'all. And that's one of the things that really does make me and him become close. Because I liked football initially because my mama loved football. I grew up liking football because of her. But I'm learning the ins and outs of football and how to bet on the game and how to actually turn a profit by watching a football game. Instead of you just sitting on the couch not earning anything, if you actually learn the ins and outs of the game, you can actually bet on to make money. And what I've learned from my daddy is that he is a professional when it comes to that. Only because for 64 years he has studied the sport so much. And he has studied gambling on the sport so much. And my father lives in Mississippi, so it's not illegal for him to gamble before anybody try to put him in jail or whatever, because he gambling. In Mississippi, you can't gamble. That's why we have many casinos. And actually, the motherfucking Native Americans get paid reparations off the casinos that they built in Mississippi. They get paid reparations about these casinos. And my daddy just go up in there and he play and he win. Now, he done always told me about this, but y'all, I really wasn't following what he was saying like that until today. So earlier earlier today, when my daddy had told me that he was about to go and bet on this game today, it was the Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers. And I hear him talk about it all the time. All I know is that when he win, he send money. I know that. But this time I told him, I said, no, before you go and do it, I said, tell me the process. I said, I need to learn this. I said, if anything, I want to be able to understand it. And that way, if I want to incorporate that later on in my life as another form of income, I want to be able to do it legally and still be able to do what you do. So then he sat down with me today. It was a beautiful Thanksgiving, y'all. It was beautiful. So he sat down with me and he explained to me how you have to have a spread. When you go to the casino or you go to the bookie, you have a spread. They ask you, what do you think that the monetary value, or not the monetary value, but the total value of the scores of the game is going to be? And my daddy had said that he think in total, at the end of the game, it's going to be at least 47-point game or better. And that was his first vote. Then they asked him, Crystal, I don't know why she did that. Yeah, Green Bay won. Green Bay won. So he said that it was going to be a 47-point game, but he also said that Green Bay is going to win by at least 7 points. And that was his bet, y'all. And he put his money right there what he said. In order to be able to bet like this and be precise about what you're doing, you have to follow all the games. You got to follow all the teams. You got to watch everything that's going on. And that's what he did, y'all. And I was so shocked. Because for a lot of times, I didn't know, how you always underestimate your parent just because that's what you're supposed to do as a child. And so a lot of times when he would be betting on these games, I'd be like, he don't know what he's talking about. But y'all, today, I followed that game all the way through. When I tell y'all, he was absolutely motherfucking right. He was right. That game, he betted that it would be 47 or better. And I think it ended up being a 51-point game. So he won in that regard. Then, he said there was going to be a 7-point difference, with Green Bay being the winners. And y'all, it was a 7-point difference with Green Bay being the winner. So right now, y'all, I got my TV on and I'm watching the Washington game. The Washington State game. They playing right now. He bet on this game too. Because when he go to do his bet, he bet on all the games. And because he done followed all the teams, y'all, he is able to basically determine or decide what each team may or may not do. Plus, he follows all the sports channels in which they kind of do predictions and stuff. So he take all of that and he used the math. This is the reason why I'm highly intelligent. I know somebody said about Olivia saying that I had Asperger's. I don't have Asperger's. I just come from intelligent parents. Where my daddy can bet on a football game based on what he saw and he gets results. It means that I come from a family of intelligence. Hey, 504 girl. He not betting on those games. Today he was telling me about his Thanksgiving Day bets. So I gotta see what he say about the Falcons. And what's good, newbie? Hey, newbie. Hey, Sally O'Malley. But yeah, so after we got that win, y'all, I had to call him and I had to bow down. I was like, because honestly, when he had told me his plans this morning about what he was going to bet for and how he was doing it, y'all, I did not have any type of believability that it was actually going to happen like that. But it did. So when it did, I had to pick up the phone and I had to say, okay, you might know something. You might be onto something. He said, I know I've been onto something. He said, I ain't been alive watching football for the last 64 years to not know something. He said, you need to learn from me. I said, you right. I said, you're right. Well, let me learn. And again, this is my daddy who on Sir April said doesn't recognize me. On Sir April said he doesn't know who I am. On Sir April said that he doesn't bother with me. He don't love me. You know, she said all of that. Meanwhile, ain't nobody seen her today on Thanksgiving. And the only reason why I came on Thanksgiving is because I thought that I would come and gloat on my daddy, because I can't believe that he clocked that game. He clocked it. And y'all could go on my community wall post, because as the game was going, y'all, I was making community wall posts because I was shocked at how accurate his predictions were. And it's almost like, I guess it's really men out here that study sports as if it's a science, to where they can clock teams based on the players who are playing and all of that in order to get an accurate prediction, and then you win money. What's good, D-Spot? Then you win money. So he won that money. So now we waiting on this next game that's happening right now. And then after this game go off, it's an 8:30 game that's coming on tonight that he bet on too. So yeah, I'm going to be watching all these games. But I say all this to say, this was a great Thanksgiving. Right now, okay, so Washington has 10, Dallas has 20. And my daddy already told me that the spread that he voted on, or not he voted on, but he bet on for this game. And so I just really just be watching it. I'll watch the game now because I don't care about either one of these teams. This ain't my team. But I'm watching it because I want to see how accurate he is. And that way, if he is not accurate, then I can at least tell him, hey, everybody. That way I can at least gloat up in his face when he wrong. But so far, y'all, he done been right today. He done been right. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Angela. Hey, Ooh La La. Hey, ODS. Lady of the Hour said Redskins is her team. My bad, Lady of the Hour. I didn't know. I'm sorry. My team is the Saints. My team is the Saints, and that's why I say who that all the time. But yeah, but the main thing that was the kicker to make this Thanksgiving beautiful for me is that, y'all, on Thanksgiving, we really have to be grateful for what we have. Please like my video. This Thanksgiving, I was grateful for my father, because he is who I have. My mother is gone, but he is who I have. And the Lord gave me to him for a reason. I'm grateful that he is still here amongst the land of the living. At 64 years old, he is still here. And at 64 years old, he is still up to his old tricks on hustling when it comes to betting on these football games. That lets me know that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, Body Works. What I'm also grateful for is my freedom for Thanksgiving. Hey, View. My freedom. So many people was hell-bent. Hey, Sweetie Pie. So many people was hell-bent on making sure that I didn't even get to have a Thanksgiving of freedom. But the Lord said no. My daddy said no. And that's why he been betting on these games today. And he said he's sending me all the money that he got from these games. That's why. When I let him know what was going on, he said, absolutely not, bitch. Absolutely not. Let me bet on these football games today for Thanksgiving. And so far, we done won the first one they bet on, and we still got this one that's going on, and we got 3 more. Because my daddy said no. My daddy said, y'all ain't about to do my daughter that way. My daddy said, absolutely not, bitch. Then, y'all, At the end of that game, once I saw that his prediction came true, y'all, I had to pick up the phone and call him back and tell him he was right. I said, damn. I said, you was right. I said, everything that you bet on this game, it actually happened. So then I started asking him, well, how did you gather this data in your mind to make you choose these numbers when you went to bet on this game? How did you do all that? As he started telling me everything that he did. Then I wanted him to talk to a couple of my friends. My daddy, he comfortable talking to me, a few people, but he done talked to a few people that's dealing with me before, and they gave him a bad taste in his mouth. So he not always ready to talk to new people. But he decided to talk to a couple of my friends tonight. And on Thanksgiving, hey V Lachey, on Thanksgiving, me and my daddy was three-way calling my friends. And yeah, I think that was the funniest thing ever. Funniest thing. Because my daddy has never met any of my friends that I made here in Atlanta. The closest friend that he would have met with me living here is my friend Erica. Because Erica had went back home to Mississippi with me when I had to go attend a funeral. But my daddy didn't get to come to that funeral. So that's how come he didn't get to meet her. But I was able to just call different friends tonight and have him on three-way. And he was just ready to talk up a storm because he wanted me to boast and brag on him about knowing his numbers and knowing his football. And so that's what we did. And I think it's the smallest things. It's the little things that make you proud. And that also make you have a good Thanksgiving. One of my cousins out here, she cooked a whole spread of Thanksgiving food and she offered to bring me a plate. She still laughed at me being on probation because she can't believe that I ever got in trouble because I'm just the one cousin in the family that nobody ever expected to be in trouble in any way legally. And so she think it's funny. I don't think it's funny, but she think it's funny. But that's my older cousin. She older than me about 3 years. And she just think it's funny that I'm in trouble with the law. She think it's funny. And I'm like, girl, that ain't funny. She was like, I can't believe it. She was like, girl, I'm screaming. That's what she said. But long story short, she had offered to bring me a plate. Her and her 2 kids were going to come over here to bring me a plate because she lives in the Atlanta area. However, I told her no. I said, keep my plate. Keep my plate. Don't bring it. Because she really got an infant right now, and I didn't want her to be trying to get the infant out here because it's cool out there right now. You don't need to be trying to get your kids up in the car, including your infant, to come and bring me a plate of food. It's not necessary. I ended up taking some cocktail shrimp that I had in the freezer. Publix had it, buy one, get one free, the platter of cocktail shrimp. Child, I put that out. Put the cocktail shrimp out, let it defrost. I sliced up some cucumber. I sliced up some tomato slices. And I made my own charcuterie board. Shout out to ODS. I made my own charcuterie board with cocktail shrimp and cocktail sauce with diced and sliced vegetables. And that was what I had while I was watching a football game as we won some money today. And I mean, it's the small things. Hey, Brenda. Happy Thanksgiving. It's the small things. Y'all, you got to be grateful for the small things. I don't need a whole turkey because why? I don't even need to be able to show up with my family because they still going to keep in contact with me regardless. They still alive on this earth. I still have my freedom. I'm thankful for all those things. Despite it all, thankful for all those things. What's good, poetry? So yeah, I did a little charcuterie board with cocktail shrimp. And that's the thing. I'm thinking, ODS, if you do that charcuterie board challenge again, I think the only thing that I didn't see incorporated is the cocktail shrimp. And I honestly think Kiwi could have got away with putting it on her board, because Kiwi could have used the cocktail shrimp once it was thawed out and defrosted, and she could have layered it on those martini glasses that she had in the back. Remember, she had the wine glasses back there where she made the portable charcuterie board inside of a charcuterie board. She could have layered those things with a cocktail shrimp, y'all. Now, I like her presentation as it is, but I'm just thinking more. She could have put a few shrimp right down the rim of the wine glass. What y'all think? Y'all think that's too much, or y'all think it would have went well? Hey, Mitri, y'all think that's too much, or y'all think that do y'all get the concept that I'm seeing up in my mind? She could have had that right there. The little shrimp on the glass, y'all. Child. Look, I'm creative when I want to be. When I want to be. But either way, I did want to come to y'all live. And I know Miss Cruiser was live earlier today. And Miss Cruiser was like, where am I? I need to show my face. They didn't believe I was still around and stuff. Yeah, I'm still around, y'all. I'm still around watching football. I'm still around looking at what y'all got going on. But I have to peek in and out of looking at what y'all got going on, because I'm still doing my own thing. But I want to come here before this Thanksgiving was over. What's good, Hypnotic Touch? I want to come here before this Thanksgiving was over and say what I was thankful for. I'm thankful, humbly thankful for my freedom, for my daddy, for the fact that we won this game, and we looking at this game that we probably about to win again. This gonna be our second game today where we don't won that my daddy bet on. I'm thankful for the condo in which I live. I'm thankful for my friends and family. I'm thankful for Zulu. Zulu has been such a pleasure during these times. I'm thankful for me to have resilience and for me to persevere. Please like my video. Thankful for everything. And in closing, I'm going to leave y'all with a song. Hey, church lady. I'm going to leave y'all with a song. Especially since Hypnotic Touch and church lady up in here. Let me leave y'all with a song. Let me drink some water real quick. I have been through the fire, and I've been through the flood. I've been broken into pieces, seen lightning flashing from above. Through it all, I remember that He loves me and He cares, and He'll never put more on me than I can bear. I said He'll never put more on me than I can bear. And that was on my heart this Thanksgiving. And that's real, y'all. That's real right there. That's real right there. Oh, sexy toy lady. Yeah, I could carry a tune, girl. You must not know about me. You must not know about me, girl. But yeah, either way, you know, that's how I feel currently. And I'm enjoying my Thanksgiving. I hope that you are enjoying your Thanksgiving as well. Hope that y'all enjoy the football games and all that. And I really do want to thank y'all for joining me. But maybe y'all need to sit back and think about what y'all are grateful for. And again, I titled this live, Bitch, I had a great Thanksgiving. Did you? Thank you, Lily. Y'all take care, be blessed, don't stress. I'll talk to y'all on the flip side. Let me get back to these football games today. Bye.